Hello everyone, I'm Violent with GRIZZ Zombies. Today we're going to be talking about patch 1.17 for Black Ops 3 Zombies. This came a little bit late. It's 12/12, so December 12th this patch was released. Now, I do have some patch notes that will be linked in the description box below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. The maps that were covered were Shadows of Evil, Zetsubou No Shima, and Revelations, and there were various fixes that we're going to talk about here today. So if you like what you see, be sure to smash that like button like a boss and subscribe for more Zombies content. Now the bell icon as well on the front of my homepage is what gives you all my uploads, okay? So we're going to talk about these maps as well because I haven't really had a chance to talk about Shadows of Evil, Zetsubou No Shima, and the ending to Revelation. So that's all going to be in this video along with the patch notes of what was fixed, okay? So we're going to get right into it. If you guys are used to how I read patch notes on this channel, you know I'll start from top to bottom. So patch 1.17, we'll start with Shadows of Evil. They resolved an exploit during the totem ritual during the main Easter egg. I know I'm not showing you the totem ritual as Treyarch calls it. We consider it the flag ritual, so it's the flag step that happens within Shadows of Evil. There was an exploit with that was going on, and that's been addressed. I know it's not a big patch note, but this Easter egg itself is very good. It's a very impressive map. Shadows of Evil, in my opinion, is top tier next to Drak. I think they spent most of the cycle working on these two maps. Remember, they had a 3-year cycle. I'll also link in the description box below when I talked about DLC 3 for Karavi not having the stabs. I just did a video on that confirming it, and we maybe knew that, but you haven't quite seen it, and so I went into theater mode and did some detailed work. So that'll be in the description box below if you want to check it out. So let's get right into Zetsubou No Shima. They fixed a potential exploit with the fan and plane traps. Again, I know I'm not showing you gameplay of that exact thing. I try to do my best, but this is the gameplay that I have still salvaged from when we played Zetsubou No Shima, because I ain't gonna go play that map. I know you ain't gonna go play that map just for patch notes either. This map sucks. Every little bit of this sucks. So let's talk about what was changed, right? The plane and fan trap. Now, a lot of people were getting killed trying to crawl under there, and there was like a little path in which you could do it. And I think they addressed that so you can go and pretty much just duck or crawl. I think you gotta crawl underneath the whole thing, and you're not gonna get just randomly killed anymore. But there was an exploit with it. I don't know what that is, okay? So if you know what the exploit was, please let me know in the comments below, because I do not quite know exactly what they're talking about, but I do know there was a problem with crawling under the fan, and that's pretty much the information that I got from my own experience. So that's what I got for you for Zetsubou No Shima. We'll move on to Revelations, which is the last little bit of the patches, and there's quite a bit detailed here. So we'll start with the top, listening to the bottom. Fix an issue with the Apothecon mask that occurred at high rounds. The summoning key, that's the gameplay we're seeing, and that's mostly what we're going to be talking about. The summoning key will no longer disappear after teleporting out of the arena. When you first teleport out of the arena, when you first grab the summoning key, there's a problem. Sometimes people would just lose their weapons or die coming out of that. Now that's been addressed, so it should have been addressed a lot sooner, but they finally got to it. Alright, moving right along, they added an animation to alert players of a Mech Z spawn. So Mech Z, they refer to that as the Panzer, so when the Panzer comes in, that's the Mech Z. So for the most part, just a sound effect was added for that. Addressed a fatal error that occurred when using the Apothecon Servant at high rounds. Fatal error means you lagged out of the game. It was a bad error. The Apothecon server's now been fixed for high rounds. Players are no longer able to use Anywhere But Here Gobblegum during the Dark Arena challenge, as it was causing issues. You may have seen Codename Pizza take this challenge on with his Mythbusting series. He's someone I highly support, and I love his series. So fixed the progression break that sometimes occurred when players picked up the summoning key. So progression break, I'm not sure what that exactly means, but there was another problem when you just picked up the summoning key after you threw it. That's been fixed, and they fixed high round exploits. So people that were glitching out of the map and trying to rank up as high as they can, that's been fixed on this map. Not sure exactly where. They always name this in a very vague way, so we can't really tell. But I try to explain them the best way I can, and that's why you guys are here on my channel, because I pay attention to that stuff and I keep you updated. So that's it for Black Ops 3. More Infinite Warfare patches, of course, are coming, and I'll have those covered on my channel because that's something I do every single Tuesday. As well, I do a patch notes review of the week So we'll get a full breakdown again tomorrow of what's going on. So if you guys like what you see today, be sure to subscribe. By the way, I thought the ending to Revelations was complete bullshit. I felt ripped off and that they didn't complete the cycle like they should have. That's my opinion. You may have something different. Again, comment in the comments below what you think of that. So I'll see you guys next time, all right? Violent out.